Welcome back to my channel. In this video I thought I'd speak a little bit about robots and audiobooks. So lately a Norwegian publisher decided that they would take Knut Hamsun's voice, put it into a machine and then make that machine read Knut Hamsun's Hunger and make that into an audiobook, of course. And this has sparked a lot of debate, and I thought I'd try to have this video as my personal therapy session to discover what I really think about this subject. Instinctively, I think of this whole thing as a bit destructive, not in the case of Knut Hamsun, because that might also be kind of fun. I don't know, there's something about awakening the dead and making them read audiobooks that's a bit appealing to me, but we'll see how it ends up. But for the rest of the debate regarding audiobooks and AI, I feel like it's a bit dull. Things will be more boring without human voices, and like losing the humanity. The art is all about people and humanity, so losing that aspect just makes it feel kind of empty, I guess. That's my initial thought. Also, I'm thinking of all the people losing their jobs and the money that will now go to Amazon even more than it did before, as if they don't earn enough money already, and that's also a bit like sad, I guess. I also read a newspaper article about Meta wanting to buy Simon & Schuster to feed their AI machine, but that's just dystopian and uncomfortable to think about. So that's a different matter, I guess. But the thing is that when I first heard about AI doing voices for audiobooks, I imagined them to be a bit robotic. But that won't be the case for much longer. Now I feel like I can identify robot voices if I try, but that's probably just my brain telling me to find a correct answer without me actually knowing the right one. At some point they will be good, and I feel like people are talking about emotions, but at some point, let's face it, they will have emotions. They will be able to fake it, and we won't be able to tell the difference. So is all that is left us just feeling betrayed, or are we just missing people for people's sake, or are we actually missing the acting and the way the voices makes us feel? I don't have the answer, but I don't feel like I know what this world is going to offer me, and I'm sort of slowly beginning to think, will it bother me that it's not a person reading the book? I don't think so, but we'll just have to wait and see. Another thing people like to talk about is the aspect of people losing their jobs, and by now I have my favorites among the narrators of audiobooks. If I see the name of one of them, I'll probably start with that book instead of another one, just because I know that this voice is going to be soothing and calming for my ears and my brain to listen to. So that's a thing. But in general, when thinking about AI, I know that so many people are going to lose their jobs over AI at some point, or is it called AI when that happens? Who knows? But I don't feel like this is the biggest selling point or drawback in this discussion. As I mentioned, I'm more afraid of all the money that is going to Amazon or Meta or any other of those giants, but at the same time I feel like that is the world we have created for ourselves. At least that's the world we have voted for, all of us that live in a capitalist society, and it doesn't always feel that great. Also, I know that not all of you have voted for this society, but in general we have. And in connection with those big companies, this whole thing also begs the question of copyright and ownership and who is entitled to what. But that's too complex. I will never spend a lot of time going into that sort of thing. I don't think anyone really knows at this point how this will end, but we'll all be along for the ride. In conclusion, I feel like this whole debate is centered around us having a feeling of what an AI voice will have to provide in the future, but most of us don't have a clue of what this technology can do. It's a scary thing, but also I think that the voices in our future will be able to do amazing stuff. Still today, if an actor or a narrator goes into a booth to read a book, they will still have to interpret the text and how it will be read. Like, we can give prompts to AI and they will probably be able to do the same today. What is actually human emotion? I just find this to be a fascinating topic, and if I'm only looking at the quality of the voices and how they read the text, I'm 100% sure that in the years to come I won't be able to hear the difference. And does it then matter? Looking away from the other aspects, I don't feel like it does. But I could probably be wrong again. What about you? How do you feel about having a robot reading your favorite text? Do you care or do you not care? Please leave a comment below. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!